All right. While I got Mark Rosen here, I really want to get some foreign policy stuff with you. Former retired lieutenant colonel, former West Point professor in Afghanistan with David Petraeus, with General Petraeus. There's been some open-ended questions from inside Republican circles on Mitt Romney and the folks he surrounded himself with. Colin Powell said way too many neocons. What's your sense here? Because, you know, people, we're not talking about foreign policy yet, although you think with Iran on the horizon, we'd want to get some clarity where the candidates stand on this, if we ever put troops in harm's way, Syria even for that matter. What's your sense with the guys that surround Romney as it relates to foreign policy advice?
Well, it's very important for the president or the president-to-be to surround himself with multiple competing ideas. So if that's the point of what Colin Powell is saying, totally support that. You got to understand the national security community is very small, so it's very hard to reach out to a bunch of people and say you don't have a couple neocons in there. And there's a lot of, I'd say, biased press that are harping on that point. At the end of the day...
But you respect Colin Powell.
I respect Colin Powell, the military leader, but you know, he was the one, if you recall, that supported going into Iraq and the claim of nuclear weapons. Mm-hmm. So there's been some bad advice there as well.
Do you think Romney's a hawk or not? I got to get to break. Do you have a sense yet?
You know, I think he is a hawk, but what does that mean? Yeah. Let's talk about the reality here.